Welcome to ATB-TV. I'm Darren Dance here with Peter Morgandy at Manningtree Park. Hello Peter.
How are you, Darren?
I'm surprised to see you here today.
Well, it's your birthday. I had to
It
come
is
out.
my birthday, but we had our birthday last night at Caulfield.
We did.
And you weren't there.
No, I was not there.
50 syndicate members of yours, very happy.
I heard the phone go.
Disappointed you didn't make the trip. Too far for you, was it?
Family first, Darren. I had a sick little girl and I stayed home.
As I said to the owners, he's done a heart muscle.
As if I wouldn't want to go and see a city winner.
Well, I don't know who's worse for not going to the races, you or Griffo.
What is that?
Well, he didn't go either.
Oh, righto.
Anyway, we'll come back to Caulfield later.
Yep.
Today, you might have heard the English sale is coming up, the Melbourne Premier Sale, Pete.
Yep.
And it starts on the 4th of March, which is the weekend after next. And today we had a number of trainers and Mark Dottermay from Inglis come to the stud and have a look at our draft of yearlings. So I think we've got 12 in the sale, and if you want to have a look online, the Melbourne English sale, and you can look under the draft called Esker Lodge, if you can see that. That's our breeding arm, and they'll be the horses we'll be offering for sale in the Melbourne Premier Sale. So if you've got nothing to do and you want to come down and see how all that works, as you know, we've been working on a breeding program for some time.
Yep.
And this is in fact our first draft going through Melbourne. So
Down in Barn E, we are.
Barn E. So on Sunday the 4th, we've got one going through, and then it builds up over the next 2 days. So
Finishing off with...
you had a look at the horses, Peter. You're one of the best judges in Australia outside George Smith. What did you think?
They've grown since I've seen them 7 weeks ago. Nice polish on them, Darren.
They look like horses.
Yeah, they do. They actually don't even look like...
Did you have a favourite?
I mean, I've always taken a bit of an interest in the Lonspresso because when I've...
The Fastnet Rock.
The Fastnet Rock, because they were racehorses with ATB. And the Flying Hula. The one I liked was because I had a little share in the mare was the more bubbly. That's a big colour.
They were great days, weren't they?
They were good. It was obviously it was a tragic story. We never got to see her final run. Potentially would have been her final run in Darwin when the girl was killed up there, but I think it had, 4 runs for us for 3 wins. And
yeah, it was fantastic. I'll never forget that day at Adelaide River, Pete.
that was the first horse you got me into, I think.
Was it?
Yeah, it's been killing me ever since.
Don't know how that happened.
That was good. Was it Adelaide River and Darwin and good fun.
We had some esteemed company here today.
We did.
Darren Weir.
Yeah, Archie Alexander.
Archie Alexander.
Robbie Griffiths.
Griffo drove 3 hours to get here.
Paul Prushka drove 2.5, 3 hours in Porsche.
Yep. Daniel Bowman.
Mitch Friedman.
Who else?
Joshy Julius.
Josh Julius, yeah.
Who'd
you miss? Who'd you leave out?
Who have we missed?
Mark Dottermay from Ingles.
Yeah, and we had an ex-AFL footballer here having a look.
Yes, an AFL footballer joined Hawthorn, midfield coach.
Yeah, and
Scott Burns.
I think he finished his career playing at the Kangaroos.
I don't know, but he's not that tall, is he?
No, but I wouldn't run into him.
Oh, I looked him in the eye.
Yeah, you'd be
I
fine.
reckon I would have had him covered.
He's the old Collingwood 6-footer, wasn't he? But he'd be 5'10", I reckon.
No, he'd be 6 foot.
Yeah.
Nice guy.
Yeah,
Loves his breeding.
A very good turnout. I reckon we should be happy with the trainers.
Now, you got some vision here, Pete.
Yeah, yep.
So, what are we looking at?
The not a single doubt Azardi and just the obviously the trainers and so forth that are here looking. So it's
Well, let's have a look.
Good last night? Yeah.
Well, not long now, breeders. 10 days to the sale, so let's see what we've got and what sort of job we've done, and it'll be interesting to see if they all find new homes. It's quite a new venture for us here at ATB.
exciting, very exciting.
Well, Pete, we had an exciting week. There's a few jockeys that are in my sights this week, just with the 4 runners. Let's go through them, and let's, I want you to have an opinion, Pete. No, no sitting on the fence.
I'll be there with you. Righto, first bloke we got to barrel is Jimmy Bird.
Jimmy Burns.
She's our star.
Where to finish?
5th after working for probably 400, 3 and 4 wide, gets to the lead, and
all right, Pete.
had to fold.
Yeah,
Darren.
come on, Pete.
Had to fold. I reckon there's more wrong with this than just the race.
Right. So here we go. She's our star. First up, Doomben. 1,050.
Drawn 7 or 8 or whatever it was.
Draw 8. We had the option to trial again or to race.
Yep.
And we agreed with the trainer that we should just let her go around and get more benefit than a trial.
Yep.
And, you know, one would think that she might have been just allowed to jump out, find her feet, settle,
And run home.
and just work to the line nicely.
Similar to maybe a trial.
Is that what you'd do
Yeah.
if you're the trainer and job?
Yep.
And what happened, Pete?
No, well, I just sort of
You
said
watched it. You rang me after the race. You had steam coming out of your ears. You must have backed it.
No, I didn't back it. I was a little bit worried that what happened might have happened.
Drove it out of the gates.
Driven out of the gates.
Tried to lead.
Yeah, 3
Couldn't
wide.
lead. 3 wide.
Then did get to the lead. And, of course,
And then drove it to the lead.
she was well and truly fizzed up. I don't think he got her to really come back under him. And look,
She was like you at 3/4 time, Pete. Gone.
half time.
Done one. Half time. After the warm up, that'd be me.
No, look, it just
Hung
was,
on well for 5th, but it was just left me a little bit perplexed, Pete.
I said, I think last week that I was thinking that maybe you just trial again. If you're going to go and do that in a race, you want to be.
Well, they gave her a good hit out.
Anyway, what?
She'll be flat now.
She's going to go to a 1100 metre race.
Tell you what, Kathleen Brandon want to lift a game up there.
She had many winners.
She's going very ordinary.
Oh, she had a winner at Caulfield.
Yeah, she was in it. Maybe she might be better sticking to the ownership than the management.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, look, it just.
Does she watch this? Something wrong with your nose?
I'm sure she's watching, Darren.
Don't see Bruce McAvaney do on this one, eh?
No, I edit.
Cut that out, will you?
What's that?
All right. Enough of that. Who's next?
Connery.
Connery.
First up at Ballarat. It was 1400 metres.
Archie Alexander trains.
Mr. Alexander, yeah, just
Any
got,
chance he can train a winner for us any time soon, Pete?
and Geordie Charles rode a winner, and
What
Connery's
are
got
they?
a break of maiden.
They must be loved for 10, are they?
6 starts, I think.
You're a stats man.
6 starts, 5 starts.
Yeah, but he had serious winners.
Oh, yeah, well, I wasn't counting her, but yeah. No, got too far back. He just lost his speed, this horse, and
Why did he get too far back? The owners want to know why. Why did he get so far back at Ballarat? First up over 1400, Pete.
Now these
They didn't go quick, did they?
Quote the jockey and the trainer.
Yep.
Lazy horse needs blinkers to sharpen him up.
Why is it always the horse's fault?
I know, because they can't talk and answer back, Darren. Probably.
It'd be good if children were like that.
Yeah. But he did run home. Look, he ran home probably the best last 400, but I mean...
I don't think anything else ran home all week.
No.
Or all day even.
Doesn't win you the race, but it shows that he's probably in good nick.
He's a teaser.
Sean Connery, the
Could be a
teaser.
teaser. Just promising.
Well, he's going to a mile, but Archie wants to put blinkers on, but I don't know about the step up and the mile.
So you're questioning the trainer's judgment now?
No, we've said it before and heard it before, haven't we?
Oh, now it's we.
Should
You're on your own here.
put blinkers on, don't go up and trip.
Well, some trainers say that.
Yeah, anyway.
What do you think?
I'll back Archie's judgment here, and then we'll chat about it after it.
Just in case he's watching?
We'll chat about it after it when it over races.
All right. All right. Well, what happens if he puts blinkers on over a mile and he settles back and runs out of his ground?
Well, I don't know. Maybe then it is the horse that is a teaser, Darren. Now, look, you look at his form. He's ran a neck-bind civil disobedience. He's going to start nearly favourite in the bloody New Zealand Derby next week. So
New Zealand Derby, civil disobedience.
that's where it's going.
Wow.
And beat us by
Good run, though.
Yeah, no, it was. Full of merit. Well, he'll be right. He'll be winning soon.
All right. Hear that?
Same day.
Yes.
Same day. Talk about shirt fronts. My shiny choice copped a shirt front during the race by the looks.
Ran last.
Yep. Like
That horse never runs last.
8 lengths behind the second last horse. Out of character. And
I thought he broke down, Pete, watching the race. He just galloped around behind him, didn't he?
Yep.
Then he came back, and what happened?
There was no physical sign of anything when he come back, but next day...
What did Brad say? Surely he would have felt it.
Well, would never hit Brad. We're talking about a horseshoe here that looks like it's hit him in the eye.
Yeah, you end up with an eye the size of your fist.
Yeah.
Lucky he didn't lose an eye. And I'll tell you what, if that was a horseshoe, lucky it didn't hit the jockey in there.
What do they travel at? 60 kilometres an hour? The shoe flying off.
I would have thought if a horseshoe hit a horse in the head during a race, jockey might have noticed.
Well, I don't know.
You never thought to ask him?
No, I didn't. I can ask Brad that.
If you were running and
we
a
interviewed him last
horseshoe
week.
hit you in the head, would you feel it?
Well, I'd be on the, he's probably sleeping on the ground, I reckon, Darren. But anyway, that's a fair excuse, isn't it?
So we won't ban him for that.
No, fair excuse. And Robbie said he's going to have to treat him for a week. So
Antibiotics?
Yeah, be a week.
Butte?
He said it's not so much the injury.
Panadol?
Man. Yeah, a little bit of...
Yeah, it's not the injury, it's more the drugs.
Yeah. So we'll probably won't see him for a fortnight at least.
Yep.
All going well. And then we come to what you were talking about.
Caulfield last night, Pete.
Serious suspect.
Big crowd there.
Big crowd. Probably,
Did you see it?
I heard it.
From the lounge?
From the lounge, right in front of
If
the
you didn't know,
TV.
Pete didn't go. He's responsible for 50% of the owners, but
50 now.
the 3%, yeah, well, 50% own about 5%, but at the end of the day, you know, Caulfield's a long way from Ballarat, isn't it?
Wasn't the reason I didn't go there. I was going right up till that morning.
Is that your first city winner?
No, it even didn't.
First city winner at Caulfield?
Probably never had a runner at Caulfield.
Really? Then you missed the boat.
Listen, mate. Waiting for bigger things, Darren.
Ah. Well, there was a big thing there last night. Serious suspect,
Yeah.
He jumped out. The plan was to sit outside the leader, and if they went crazy, just a box seat. Brad said they did go crazy, so he box seated. I think the first 200 they ran 10.4.
Yeah, in the middle.
That was ridiculous. Anyway, he box seated and coming to the corner, he was just in the groove. He was just sitting on him, he was just balanced. And I thought he's got a big kick left.
Right.
And he straightened, and then the challengers come and he kicked. Probably got two in front.
Yeah, he would have got two in front. Top
Got two in the
straight.
front, and then I could see the swoopers
They
out the
levelled
corner
up
of my
too,
eye.
yeah.
I don't know if they actually got to him.
Brad reckons they didn't, but each
Yeah.
time they got close, he sort of kept kicking.
Yeah,
so.
he just kept finding, and he said to me the horse got a lot to learn, kept switching on and off. Still doesn't really know what he's doing.
Ears were flickering, listening for him. So
Yeah, and
he's-
every time they come to him, he just found a leg.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
I look at the replay. I reckon Brad won it between the 800 and the 600, where he's going to be three wide, like totally three wide, and he moved up outside the leader.
Yeah.
It was the fastest split of the race. He came home, I think, the third or fourth slowest, but
Yeah,
he won the race there.
The second horse a big run.
Second
I
horse-
know it had cover all the way, but he went via the Cape.
Second and third horses were right out, like were in the three wide.
Went
line.
really
Yeah,
wide
yeah.
and got beat half a length.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't be afraid to back them next start.
No, but our bloke did all, like Brad said, he did all the work, start and finish.
So you're pretty happy?
Yeah, it was good.
3 starts, 2 wins.
Yep, one at Kyte, one at the City. All good form races too, Darren. They weren't just ordinary form races.
Yeah, good form.
So that's,
So for your syndicate representatives, have you got anything to say to them, Pete?
well, half of them didn't turn up either.
But for the ones that were there,
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the experience and just send me a little bit in the mail.
here's a photo of here's a photo I took of a couple of happy owners there. Have a look at this. How good's that?
Arn's there. He doesn't miss out.
Where were you?
No, I'm not. I'll Photoshop myself in there. I don't know if there's enough room for
No, there's
Photoshop
no
myself
room.
in there.
No room.
Nah, that was a great result.
No, it was good.
Sat and picked up 50 odd grand for a
Is that right?
scrubber. Yeah, like 3 runs.
Oh, he's 150 grand.
Yeah, yeah. Another 20 yesterday.
Yeah. Well done.
Good fun horse.
Fantastic
For a horse
effort.
we couldn't bloody sell, it's worked out good for the ones that have jumped in.
Yes, well, it is good, and they were very excited. I think a lot of them it was their first city winner. In
Yep.
fact, I think a lot of them this horse is their first
First horse. Yeah.
And they're probably thinking this is pretty easy, Pete.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen when things go pear-shaped.
Well, when they get the next one, they can't run.
Some
Like
are
they
even talking about buying into the Wandjina filly.
Well, they're going to buy in and send
Buy
you the
sh-
invoice later.
They put me in it. They're getting a bit ordinary now, are they? Thinking
Well, they know
like
you
that.
got money.
Oh, Jesus.
They know you got money.
I got 5 kids, I got no money. 5 I know about.
Oh, you're owning up to 5. He's owning up to 5 now.
I beat you to it, though.
Yeah, he's got more than that. I've met a lot of them.
Come on, let's push on.
All right. Well, that was it for the
That's
runners.
it.
Just the 4 and the winner.
Yep.
Now, Pete, I think we're going into a quiet week because we're going to run Perugia on Saturday in the Group 2 at Caulfield over 1800, and then he drew the outside gate.
Would have been up with us in the corporate box. He was
Well, yeah. Anyway, so look, he's not going to run. He needed to draw 4 or 5 to be a top 5 show, and he hasn't done that. And there's other races for him.
I mentioned those 2 we talked about.
We can go to the Valley next Friday night.
Yeah, and then where he thought the Mornington Guineas was
And
a
then
good idea.
if he won or ran well there, he could go to Mornington for that Guineas race. It's worth the same as Saturday, but I don't know. It's always a tough one, Pete, because you have to balance up what's best for the horse, what's best for the program, listen to what the trainer thinks, listen to what their form people think. All we as form people said he probably, if he drew well, he was a top 5 show.
Yeah.
If he drew badly, he's going to finish the second half of the field. So you're disappointed we're not running right now, but you'd be more disappointed when we run second last and have a hard run and probably go to the paddock.
Well, I think the mile start there at Caulfield's as tough as any. Now,
Well, you got to run up that big hill.
This is the 1800, so it's 600 uphill.
So I understand people want to have a runner on Blue Diamond Day, a Group 2 horse. That's what we all want when we buy a horse.
Yeah.
But you got to make the hard calls.
Yeah.
We can go to the Valley on the following Friday night. It'll be a much inferior race.
Yeah.
Probably draw 16. And if we get the Mornington Guineas, it's worth the same money, and it's still a great race.
What's 120 plus Vobis money?
And anyway, this horse is going to win more races.
Well, and you're off the back end of the carnival, so you.
Sometimes you can roll the dice, but there's no. I think sometimes you got to have the dice in your hand before you can roll it. Yeah. And when you draw 14, it's just not going to happen.
No, that's right. Because the real good 3-year-olds will go through these guineas. The other ones will head to Sydney, and you might end up with a field of 8 or 9. Or Weary said he went there with an average type 3-year-old and ran third in it, and ended up selling it to Hong Kong. He said we didn't know what we were doing with the horse. Went there, did win the race, but ended up selling it for a bit of money. So. Yeah.
Anyway, look, he's a nice horse, and he'll get his day. He's just probably Saturday's not his day.
Yep. No. So that was our only runner we knew about.
For this
Darren.
weekend.
Yeah.
So now we're going to go all the way through to next Wednesday.
Yeah. I don't know. Is it race free Monday on Monday? We always bring that up.
No, you always bring it up.
Bring it up. Anyway, we've got nothing Monday or Tuesday. We're splitting the travelling on Wednesday.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm going to Bendigo.
You go watch Stringer Bell.
You can go to Stall.
I'll go watch.
Even though you'll probably get the winner.
I'll go watch Astrological Win.
Hate it when you tip him.
She was scratched. Obviously, we're just talking about Barrow. She drew 14 yesterday, so we scratched her, or whatever it was. Yeah, yesterday. She's in a Super Vobis 1100 metre. I think there's even a fillies and mares, mate. Which
after her first up run, she's going to be hard to beat.
She'll be on time.
At Stall, you need to draw a gate.
Do. And be close to the speed.
Is Brad going up to ride it?
Jack. Jack's the one that's been ringing.
He rode it first up.
Yeah.
Well, he lives at Stall, doesn't he?
His family's from Stall, yeah. So we'll get Jack on there probably. Well, depends. Split meetings, like Beijing.
So Stall, yep. All right. So she'll be a solid chance there. Yeah. Stringer Bell's first up at Bendigo.
Third up.
Sorry?
Stringer Bell.
Oh, Stringer Bell.
Who do you think you're thinking of?
I don't really know what I'm talking about, to be honest.
Want to cut that?
No, that's okay. I had a late night last night and a big morning, so I'm entitled to a few errors.
Stressing.
I'm still a long way behind you.
Stringer Bell's had 2 runs. Poor at packing, little backhander along the line. and
usually he doesn't get them.
A little bit better, only because a man behind the camera laughed and I picked it up.
Yeah, if you're wondering what Muttley's doing behind the camera there. So let's
He's
get back
had 2 runs. He's poor at packing, a bit better at Kyle Lake. He's third up to 1300.
Kyle Lake is on the wrong part of the track.
Yeah, but he was okay. Yeah, a fitting run.
Well, what's the trainer say? Can he win third up?
It's a long way away. That's a week away.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. We can't ask trainers a week out what's going to happen. Okay, I get it.
You could ask Weary. He was just here 20 minutes ago. He'll need another run, Darren.
Okay, so he can't win.
I don't know.
Anyway, I'll go for drive to Bendigo and watch him. Hopefully he runs an improved race.
Yep, that's all we want to see.
Looking forward to Thursday, Pete. We're going down to see our mates at Trang.
Yeah, the Wayne Johnson, the president. And
all the elders boys. The pink shirts.
The pink shirts that jumped into here to Fox.
Yep.
Because this time last year we were down there, had her up
for auction.
Auction 5%.
We're going to auction 5% in the Wangina filly with them.
Yep.
It's good cause, aged care. You know why I like to support these aged care facilities, Pete? Because very soon you and I are going to be in one.
Yeah, no.
It'd be nice to know that if there's 1 bed and 4 applicants, someone will say, D-Dance can have it because he gave to this facility.
So you sort of...
I'm investing in the future.
It's a bit of a pre-booking.
Some people buy shares. Some people invest in banks.
Some give away shares.
I support aged care facilities because I know I'm on the way.
Well, I think the boys, he'd be hoping they'd be having a...
So the runner.
Yeah. Oh, well...
The runner. Who's the runner, Pete?
We'll talk about the runner, which is a lovely little filly in herself, Fox Largo.
Right. Disappointing last start.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah. It was a funnily run race. I can't remember what the distance was. I think it was a mile at Sandown.
It was too hot, Pete.
It was a hot day.
She's running 240s.
Yeah, but anyway, she was disappointed with the
Yeah.
run she had. But, excuse,
Are they happy now?
Darren's freshened her up a touch and he's going out the 1850. She needs to get out the trip.
Are we still thinking about the Oaks in Adelaide?
She needs to perform probably this run and the next one, and then you can sort of marry that into...
So we're still in the game.
it's the classic, I think he's thinking, not the Oaks.
Yeah, well, if she wins the classic, you go to the Oaks anyway.
It can.
Yeah, you can, Pete.
A week apart? No, they're only a week apart.
That's the
aren't
program, Pete. It's been done 100 times.
they? Don't know why you asked me.
Well, I just wanted to see if you tuned in and you know what's going
Because
on.
I went over there with actually...
Here I am telling everyone on Twitter, my racing manager.
Did you give me a pub yesterday?
Yeah, all over Twitter, my racing manager, Pete
Yeah.
Morgandy.
I thought my title was bloody shit kicker, not racing manager. Anyway, I went over.
Back to school for this.
I went over there with High Largo last year in the classic.
I know you drove Dean Yendall over.
Yeah, it was a bloody long trip. Does he ride for us anymore?
Who is he?
Do you know?
I don't know where he is.
He'd been on one of
Is he on holidays?
Oh no, we put him on the horses that we're fitting up, a string of bells.
Warming the saddles.
Yeah, that's what he thinks we're doing anyway.
Well, we haven't got a lot of runners.
Well, I told him after Serious Suspect, I said, do you want to stay on this horse?
Well, he couldn't ride it, could he?
No, but...
Anyway, Brad's on now.
He half whinged about it anyway.
Who's riding Fox Largo, Pete?
No, well, probably... I'll have to look at the weights because Brad did. But
Terang, it's either going to be Brad or Yendall.
it's a dual meeting, Pakenham. So Brad might be at Pakenham. I
we
reckon
better-
we'll have Dean at Terang.
Well, I reckon the way Brad's been going for us and the
Well, Dean won.
the support we've given him this year, and you're talking to him every day now, he's probably ringing you to find out what's going on.
No. Well, Dean won on Fox Largo. So
Anyway, if Brad's not there, Dean will ride, I
yeah,
suppose.
that's it, Darren.
And then that's it. That's till Thursday. That's this time next week.
Yeah,
Just the 3 runners, Pete.
just 3.
There's 2 chances,
2 chances.
and one will improve.
Yep. Might improve drastically, but he'll need to.
Now, last week we promoted that you're going to do an interview with Daniel Bowman, but unfortunately
Too busy.
you weren't able to do it.
He was here today, but he was in a hurry to get home to the races.
He's got runners at Warrnambool. Maybe we should back him.
Probably. He'd like to.
We're pretty good on the punt, aren't we?
He'd like to.
Well, we're pretty good on the punt.
Hope
We've got 6 corporate accounts and not one of them's been shut down. That tells it all, doesn't it?
They're all empty too. So we might try and get Daniel next week. We'll just have it's a bit of an interlude.
All right.
It's like we're at the movies and it's half time, Darren.
Right. Okay. So you couldn't get that done.
No.
But that's okay.
Had about 8 trainers here I could have got today.
I know, but they're all in a hurry.
They're all wanting to buy.
Did they?
Well, they all looked interested. You could tell them every now and then they'd step out and around, wouldn't they?
You had them sussed. What about those 2 blokes over on the other side in the cheap seats?
Yeah,
What
well,
were they?
what's
I
the
don't
go
know.
there?
What
They're
were
looking for left-handed. The horses for Sydney way going or something.
I think they were talking amongst themselves and didn't want to be overheard.
Yeah, it's funny, a little bit of sly talk over there, wasn't it?
Interesting to observe and watching the horses, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, I don't know what I was looking for, but I was watching everyone else. Oh, no, they look great. Tom and Michelle have done a great job.
They have, I must mention that. And Liz, she's done a great job.
The whole team.
Provided the lunch.
So these now, lunch is great, those hangers. I did not touch a pie or a sausage roll, Darren. Did you see that? I walked past it.
I didn't notice, but I did.
I walked past it.
Now,
So
what happens now, Pete?
They head to the
Inglis?
barn next Monday, Tuesday?
Sunday, I
Sunday,
take
yep.
So Sunday I'll spend the whole day putting him on the truck and taking him down, and we'll settle him in.
Yep.
And then the whole team will go down there and be basically there for the whole 7 days leading up to the start of the sale Sunday week. So we've had to rent some accommodation down there. So there'll be Tom and Shelley will be down there full time, plus we've got 3 handlers flying in from New Zealand for the week.
Righto, yeah.
And young Aiden from here is going down for the week, so it's pretty labour intensive. With 12 horses, you need 6 people.
Yeah.
I would think they would be starting somewhere around 5 a.m. each day, and give them a little bit of breakfast, take them for a walk, cleaning their boxes,
Yep.
and then washing and grooming. And the parades, I think on Tuesday they start to parade them, for all the agents will be there.
Yeah.
And then through the week, every day they'll get paraded, and it'll get busier and busier as it gets closer to the sale. Friday's normally really busy, and then we'll get a report through each day on how many parades each horse has had, and then Saturday can be busy or not, just the day before, depending on what races are on. And then it all starts Sunday, I think, from about 12 noon. And as I said before, we've just got the one in on the Sunday, which is the deep field out of Queen of Quills.
Yeah,
and then he's a lovely colt. And then we get really busy, I think.
So 4 or 5 on
Four
the
or
last
five,
day.
in the next 2 days.
Yeah.
So, so they all get sold, and then it's all done. And then on the Tuesday night after the sale, Pete, we've booked a restaurant for dinner.
Which is...
Well, I've actually booked 2, Pete. I booked 2 restaurants.
Two restaurants.
If we have a good sale, we're going into the city. If we have a bad sale,
book McDonald's.
there's a Pizza Hut out at Sunbury.
A bit here.
Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
Well, often you'll have a list of 10. You'll go up the first one. You'll have 200 for it. The opening bid will be 200, so you just put a line through that and move to the next one. So then at the end of the day, you might get 4 or 5.
So there's a lot of legwork and hours going into.
It's a lot of work. Because why are we there? Why are we there to buy these horses? We're trying to buy horses that can win races.
Yeah.
You know, and once you buy them, you've got to look at them every day. It's almost like getting married. In fact, sometimes these days, I reckon you've got a horse longer than you've got a wife. What's the average marriage life now? I mean, we're dinosaurs. We've been married, well, I have, for years.
I don't think I'll even add to this conversation.
You've been there, done that. But, you know, if your average marriage is 5 years, you've probably got a racehorse longer.
Hey, Liz.
Am I right?
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
And I think the clearance rate's going to be close to 90%.
Right.
So 9 out of 10 horses will get sold.
I was just going to... That's my next point. 9 out of 10 of ours get sold and 1 doesn't.
Ours will get sold, Pete. We've got an outstanding draft.
They're going to have to answer that question, don't we?
They'll get sold.
They'll be sold. There you go, they'll be sold.
There'll be no unwanted suspects in this.
Unwanted suspects.
They're all nice horses.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to race any one of them, but these
Confident
were bred and purchased for selling, and that's what we're doing.
Yep, beautiful. Excellent.
I think that's it.
Covered a lot. Quickly, just for horses and...
Where'd you get that hat from, Pete? You must have found in the back of the cupboard when you moved.
The other ones are all too dirty.
Are they?
Why is this one dirty too?
No, it's all right. Heartbreak City, eh? Brings back a lot of good memories and a lot of bad memories.
Okay, every time I put it on, I think of Aiden.
Yeah.
Where's he going?
Yeah, he's good.
I think of Aiden. The other bloke I think of is Neil Carney, who survived it.
Still undergoing chiropractic treatment for his back and shoulder.
It's funny, I was talking to Scott Burns out here. He remembered that. He said it was the funniest thing he's seen after a Melbourne Cup.
When he got him in there, like.
Yeah. Tennessee Gold Trials Monday. Sean Mathery. Yeah.
If there's anything else there, I could go.
Just depends if Griffo... I don't know if he'll wheel him around a week after. There's a couple he may have.
He seems to like trialling horses.
Griffo. There's a lot of money in trialling, is it?
I don't know, but he race trials.
But he likes that little deck he's got up there. In
Shadow Griffo, I saw her trial last week. Went all right.
I wasn't even going to mention her.
You can't keep the good ones for yourself all the time. You've got to look after the clients, Pete.
Went like a bomb.
Went like a bomb.
She looked good.
Now, I know what you're thinking. I know I'm going to get all text messages. Pete can't read trials. I know. I agree.
Stevie Wonder could have read that trial, Darren.
Stevie Wonder now.
Yeah, he could have read that trial.
All right.
Got the last trial right, astrological.
I'm going. Is there anything else?
No, that's it, Darren. We can sign off now. Happy birthday. Do you want the...
They all tried to be funny today, wish me happy 60th. I got in first. I said, I'm pleased to look like this at 75.
You're looking all right for 75.
I'm going well. Brian Fellows is 80 tomorrow.
Remember this time last year, he had a double.
Yep.
Both horses haven't won since.
He's 80 tomorrow.
80.
80. So happy birthday for tomorrow. Brian Fellows, 80 years old.
If I get to 80,
I suppose
it's a miracle.
One of my neighbours just down the road, I know, who watches this show every week, turned 70 recently and I missed it. I'm not going to mention the name, but she knows who she is and I'm sure she'll be very grateful. Sends me over some chutney and fresh veggies, and if I tell them what her age is, I'll never get any more of those again.
Ladies don't like their age mentioned, especially
happy 70th. I didn't think you'd be
especially on a high rating show.
And we've had a few owners that haven't been well, Pete.
Yeah, Kev Daisley.
Kevin Daisley.
Shout out to Kev.
He was in hospital and in a coma for some time. He had a big heart operation and just coming good now. So Kevin, well, obviously I've spoken to him a number of times.
He must be coming good because he's wondering where reports are.
good. We'd be sitting there
Well,
convalescing.
we did have a couple others.
And Donna Love, she's been
Yes.
really unwell
Yeah.
since pre-Christmas, so I didn't know that until recently. So Donna, if you're watching,
She had robuscus trial the other day. So that
oh, did
might-
she?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
No, the stable passed on the info. So,
Oh, good.
Yeah.
But, and there's probably a couple of others there that haven't been well. So
Yes.
get well, and it's only the start of 2018, so there's plenty to be achieved.
Exactly.
Until next week, I'm Darren Dance here with Peter Morganti.
Shit, you rambled on there.